Cambridge bot. Okay, I think I did it. I think you're good. When do I jump to the ranks and murder them with soulless intent? Now, it's all about my peoples. Okay. I love how my only job is to be like, wait, go. Wait, go. Always got to take time to loot. No better place for money and ammunition than a battlefield. Thanks, Occasion. You believed in me the entire time. Had it all the time. Oh, thank you for the follows, X. Thank you for the follows, X. Quadruple 071.
Something like this.
Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the Argonauts.
At least they're gone.
I should have struck when I had the chance. Do you know where Pitcairn could have gone?
Back into the withered bosom of the British, no doubt. So that he may regroup and plan his next attack. Chin up, friend. Many
Oh,
who should
that
have
sounds
died
cool, Adam.
may
Yeah, I'd
now
certainly
live
appreciate
because
that.
of
That'd be
you.
nice, man. Thanks, dude.
And what of them?
We do the best we can with what we've got.
It is not enough.
Can I get a new follower for Zed? For Zex, I mean? Can we get a new follower command for Zex? And welcome to the Argonauts. There you go. Thank you, Lego Freak. Welcome to the Argonauts. Full sync. That's not bad, considering that mission I thought was going to be more of a pain in the ass than it turned out to be. So far, the biggest pain in the ass mission has been the Paul Revere mission, for sure.
For the support of the glorious cause. I beg they will accept my most cordial thanks for this distinguished testimony of their approbation. But lest some unlucky event should happen, unfavorable to my reputation, I beg it may be remembered by every gentleman in the room that I, this day, declare with utmost sincerity, I do not think myself equal to the command I am honored
George
with.
Washington.
Truly, there
As
is
to
no
pay,
man better
sir,
suited
I
to the
beg
task.
leave to assure
Really?
the Congress that
I
has
can
no
think of several.
pecuniary consideration
Oh,
for
Charles
those who have
Lee.
accepted this arduous employment at the
Do I
expense
know
of my
you?
domestic
I would
ease
not
and
expect you
happiness.
to remember.
I do
Come,
not
Connor.
wish to make
There's someone
any
I want you
profit
to
from it.
meet.
I will keep an exact account of my expenses.
Sorry to pull you away
Those
like
I
that,
doubt
but
not they
the
will
last thing
discharge,
we need
and
is
that
the
is
two
all
of
I
you.
desire.
Okay, sounds cool, Adam. Will do. Probably at the end of the stream. Thanks, dude.
Connor,
Oh, okay, Lego,
allow
cool.
me to introduce
Thanks, man.
you to our newly appointed Commander-in-Chief, George Washington.
George
Ah.
Washington.
So you're the one who saved Sam and John at Lexington.
It was the Patriots who did that. I merely lent support.
As humble as he is brave. We could use more men like you. I'm sorry, but if you'll excuse me, I should attend to Charles over there. He looks none too happy about being passed over for command. It was good to meet you, Connor.
Oh, we got a couple of those Zalis.
Tell
Couple
me
of
you have
DLCs
news
in
of
there, so.
Pitcairn.
I'm told he's taken shelter in Boston, where he's guarded by 1,000 redcoats. The only way you're gonna get at him is if we draw him out. And lucky for you, we're launching an offensive against the city in order to do just that. Israel Putnam has been given command of our forces. Present this to him and he'll provide whatever aid you require. You'll find him at the encampment on Bunker Hill.
You have my thanks.
No need. It's the least I could do.
Yes, it is.
Pitcairn's a dangerous man. The sooner we're rid of him, the better.
I would say the same of Charles Lee.
Now that's an altogether different beast. Let us leave it for another day.
Might and Magic X,
Best
Legacy
you head
X,
to
which I played
Boston,
a few games ago, Lunar. All right, we're about to walk right into the revolutions, people. Continental Congress. You might think of the Continental Congress as a gathering of boring politicians, which it was, but they were also responsible for organizing the revolution and making decisions about the United States government, which also makes them rather dull. Sorry, important. I should actually say the Continental Congresses, because there was more than one. The first Continental Congress was convened in 1774 in Philadelphia to oppose the closing of Boston Harbor following the Boston Tea Party, part of the Course of Acts. All the politicians had such a lovely time at their first meeting that they agreed to have another party just exactly like it. And why not? Everyone loves a party, right after the battles at Lexington and Concord. Being men of great imagination, they called this the Second Continental Congress. This was the Congress responsible for writing the Declaration of Independence and forming the Continental Army with George Washington as its commander. So despite their lack of flair for titles, they clearly had some thinkers among them. What's up, Leshrac? Good to see you, man. And yeah, you guys saw me when I was playing Might and Magic, so hey, Bill, what's going on? Cambridge Bot, testing chat. It is there. The Third Continental Congress was convened in 1781. It's sometimes known as the Congress of Confederation, and despite how mind-achingly tedious that sounds, they were responsible for forming a government for the brand new United States. Since getting everyone to agree on how that government should work took some time, the Confederation Congress met over the course of 8 years ending in 1789, when the Constitution passed and they were replaced by the United States government. Now, I've been in some long meetings, but 8 years takes the biscuit. I pity whoever was recording the minutes. And listen, compared to our current Congress... Oh, shots fired. Alright, James Barrett. James Barrett was a colonel in the rebel militia for Concord. Oh, this jackass that was like, oh, go the hell away. The town's representative in the Boston legislature in the years leading up to the Revolution. Barrett didn't exactly want the position at the head of the militia. He was 65 when the war started. He had his pipe and slippers ready and probably just wanted to watch game shows. Unfortunately for him, experienced commanders were in short supply, and Barrett had fought in the French and Indian War, so colonel it was. When the British came to London and Lexington and Concord looking for rebel weapons caches, troops headed straight to Barrett's farm, where they were told they'd find the majority of the supplies. Of course, by the time they'd arrived, most of the weapons had been removed and hidden elsewhere. Barrett wasn't there either. He was some distance away, organizing the militia march in the North Bridge, and overseeing the eventual victory at Concord. Oh, really, Bill? Oh, that's cool, man. Oh, but it's no English class quality paper. Yes, but then what is, right? What is that good? Alright, Lexington and Concord. Regulars confront militia. Shots fired. Americans, forever bear in mind the Battle of Lexington, where British troops, unmolested and unprovoked wantonly, and in a most inhuman manner, fired upon and killed a number of our countrymen. I love these things because if you read them with all the exclamation points, it always seems like the person was just constantly excited. The events, as well as can be discerned, transpired thusly. Alerted by messengers that a regiment of regulars was en route through Menotomy to destroy caches of munitions in Concord and vicinity, militia forces convened, drawing members from as far away as Sudbury, Acton, Lincoln, and Bedford. The first such force stood against the regulars on Lexington Green, just 7 miles from Concord proper. Just a quick note, I was married in Lincoln, so that's where the regulars came from. Commanded by Captain John Parker, the colony militia, numbering some few dozens of members, stood ground as a brigade under Major Pitcairn marched in column along the Concord Road. Accounts of what ensued remain confused, but militia members claim they never fired any shot, but were fired upon by the regulars, suffering them 8 deaths and a number of wounded. Captain Parker led his men from the field, and the column of murderous regulars continued to Concord. At the town of Concord, another brigade of militia, under command of Colonel James Barrett, saw fit to fall back across the North Bridge as the regulars numbered a much larger force. Atop a hill, Barrett watched the regulars search for munitions and was gladdened by the addition of militia forces arriving from diverse townships. In short order, Colonel Barrett discovered that he outnumbered the small force of regulars sent to secure the bridge and commenced to march upon them. Some few of these endeavored to dislodge planks of the bridge to delay the advance of the militia, but were called off by their superiors. Volleys were exchanged, and men on both sides fell, resulting in the regulars quitting the field. The larger army force concluded its fruitless search and turned toward Boston, only to meet with a series of flanking maneuvers and attacks in formation by the militia. This force would certainly have been entirely destroyed had it not been for Brigadier General Percy's arrival with reinforcements to escort them back through hails of musket balls to Charlestown. Thus have shots been fired between ourselves and our cousins from across the sea. The Rubicon has been crossed. Americans, liberty or death, join or die! Shots fired, as Glob said. What's up, Glob Monkey? That was a literal shots fired. They fired, then they're like, hashtag shots fired. English class papers made A's. Don't know how my professors compared to you. Hey, still, man, an A's and A. That's good to see, Bill. Arv, you spoke to both the comic book store owner and the English bookstore owner. If Icarus is available in the Netherlands, they're both interested in carrying it. Nice, Leshrac. Yeah, you know, the thing is, actually, and this is a good thing that you brought this up, we're working on international distribution. I think that we have international distribution in Portugal, probably through Grows, although we're not 100% sure about that yet. But maybe we'll be able to do that. And any kind of distribution network we could have, because we're going to have national distribution through Diamond, but any kind of international network we could have would be awesome. So hopefully that can happen, basically. Hopefully we can get more information about that as well. If you ever run into somebody who's like, hey, do you know any like U.S. comic graphic novels that I can bring to the Netherlands? Please let me know. But I appreciate you talking to the comic book store owner and the English bookstore owner, Leshrac. Thank you very much, man. It's very nice of you. Let's see. What's up, List? How you doing, man? Good to see you, everyone, today. Okay. And the North Bridge. This was the site of one of the first skirmishes in the Revolutionary War. During the Battle of Concord, about 90 British soldiers held this bridge while several hundred rebel militiamen gathered on the hill nearby. The British were expecting resistance from disorganized farmers, so when the rebels advanced in a very military manner, the British panicked. Angry farmers are terrifying at the best of times. Officers gave conflicting orders, the British formations broke, and the soldiers ran away. The original bridge was torn down in 1788 and a new bridge was built nearby. Of course, it's been rebuilt several times. The image of the British turning tail is excellent fodder for historical reenactments, which Americans enjoy reenacting, but which never seem to be reenacted on our side of the Atlantic. Strange, that. By the way, in case you guys are wondering what all the testing is going on, it's because we're going to be trying different bots, basically. I still have Nightbot that I'm using right now, but, you know, Lawbot was the original, so.
Still here, are you?
I was just wondering, what happens now?
There's quite a lot to do. Commander Washington
Awesome.
must
Does it
determine
work the
when and
same
where
way,
we'll
Law?
strike next.
Does it work the
And
same
we
way?
need to get to work on our message.
Hey, Zach, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Message?
We must contact the broadsheets at once. Ensure it's clear to everyone that it was the Loyalists who fired first in Lexington.
Cambridge,
But
it's
no one
the
knows
bot
who
of
fired
Cambridge
first.
NYC. Cambridge NYC
Which
is a real
exactly
person,
why we
but
must
the
spread
bot
the
is there.
news quickly. We'll determine public opinion.
This seems dishonest.
Perhaps, but so
Sleep
what?
well, Graydon. Thanks for stopping
People
by,
must
man.
believe we acted in self-defense, else we've committed
So tall.
But you have.
treason. Better to bow and scrape before a tyrant, then?
It's too bad, Zach.
No, of course not. No
Night,
one
Graydon.
should be denied freedom. And yet, to change the truth, it seems a dangerous road to travel.
Understand, Connor. This is a war fought not just on the battlefield, but within hearts and minds as well. There's nothing wrong with a bit of theater, especially if it saves lives.
He must finish his business for the major.
Is that how you look at it?
Things Friday.
Now, let's check around here quickly and see if we're missing anything.
Excellent leatherwork. He learned his craft from a Spaniard of all things. What a Spaniard was doing.
Resistance is futile. Thank you so much, Cambridge, and of course, thank you so much for Law for doing this. So you'll have to let me know, Law, maybe through a PM or something like that later on, whether there's anything else that I'm missing, like whether Cambridge Bot will do the exact same things that Law and ArvBot did, and also like whether is Cambridge himself going to have to be on every stream, like was the case? I mean, is that the way that's going to work, or how is that going to work? I'm just curious. Can Cambridge toast bread? That is a good question.
I'd heard wedding bells might soon be sung.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Much to think such conduct tolerable.
Oh, it's awesome, Leshrek. Congratulations to your father. That's really cool. Congratulations, Leshrek, to your dad. Yeah, I know. I had heard that, actually, Adam. Alright, the Siege of Boston. The Siege of Boston began right after the battles of Lexington and Concord. The colonial militia who had gathered to stop the British raids followed the British army to Boston and camped outside, bottling British troops and their loyalist allies in the city. At the time, Boston was a peninsula attached to the mainland by a thin strip of land known as Boston Neck. With this blocked, land access to the city was cut off. The siege lasted for most of a year with only one major battle, Bunker Hill. But as with most sieges, it took a toll on the city of Boston. There were shortages, particularly of firewood, and many buildings were torn down to be used as fuel. Of course, the British targeted any rebel-associated buildings for destruction. As a result, things like the Liberty Tree and the pews from the Old South Meeting House ended up inside a fireplace. The siege ended shortly after the rebels attacked and fortified Dorchester Heights to the south of Boston, giving them the ability to fire on the harbor. Boston's governor decided to evacuate rather than fight. On March 17th, Loyalist ships sailed out of the city. March 17th is now known as Evacuation Day and is a holiday in some parts of Massachusetts. The fact that it is also St. Patrick's Day is mere coincidence, though it is said that in ancient Gaelic, evacuation means drinking as many pints as possible and being sick in a bin, so you never know. YOLO! Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Yes, I saw that, Adam. It's good. Long overdue. Long overdue. It's very obvious that is, we're moving in the right direction of history. It's amazing that it took this long, but whatever. As Martin Luther King said, the arc of justice, the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Very, very smart view. Whoa, whoa. Really? Wasn't allowed to go there. Ah, yeah, I know. Amen, right, Bill? Are you gonna give me, like, that invisible wall where I can't even get there? Or not? I wonder if you are gonna do that. Nope, you're not. Good. Just keep swimming! The entire Mass Effect trilogy for $7.89. Wow. Steam sale being Steam sale. It's like that thing that Lego linked yesterday, or who I think it was Lego linked yesterday about the Steam sale. That scene looking from the Helm's Deep attack in the Lord of the Rings. What's up, boss?
I'm looking for Israel
But it
Putnam.
just had prices. It's funny.
On whose orders?
Samuel Adams.
Follow me.
All 400 of them. Oh my god. Yep, they got it down to a science.
It's not Bunker Hill.
Aye, it's Briggs. There's been some disagreement as to where we should encamp.
Any news from Boston?
The Tories aren't moving.
Battle of Bunker Hill. Bunker Hill was one of the first battles of the Revolutionary War. Technically, the rebels lost, but it was a Pyrrhic victory for the British. Let me set this up a bit. There were two places where rebel forces would have been able to mount attacks on British-occupied Boston. One was the Charlestown Peninsula to the north, the other was Dorchester Heights to the south. Cambridge Bot is almost on the same level as Lawkeeper Arvbot. He's just missing the bacon and drink commands. Nice! Awesome, Law. Now, again, so I don't know if you answered this question. Is Cambridge going to have his computer on, or is he going to have to be nearby or something? Okay, I'll see you later, Law. Maybe Cambridge can answer this. Is he going to have to be on for me to be able to use his bot, though? Or not? Because that's going to be part of that's going to be important as well. So that I don't have to make you poor guys constantly be on when I'm streaming. There were two places where rebel forces would have been able to mount attacks on British-occupied Boston. One was the Charlestown Peninsula to the north, the other was Dorchester Heights to the south. When rumors started that the British were going to fortify the hills around Charlestown, the rebels decided to act. By which I mean do something, not put on a little play. His computer is on 24/7. All right, cool. That's awesome. All right, thanks, Law. And Cambridge, thank you so much as well for, is so bad working. Yeah, it's true. Is it working? On the night of June 16, 1775, troops under the command of William Prescott sneaked onto the peninsula, occupied Bunker Hill, and built fortification on Breed's Hill. It was a tactically terrible choice. Breed's Hill was easier for enemies to climb, much more open to attack, and close enough to the British ships in the harbor to come under fire. In fact, Prescott's orders were to fortify Bunker Hill. It's uncertain why he made the switch. Maybe he had trouble with B words like bunker and breeds. He probably thought he was fighting against the Belgians, not the Brits. Thanks a lot, Law. Fortunately for the rebel army, it seemed the British were almost as tactically inept as they were. Oh, okay, awesome. Thanks, Cambridge. I really appreciate that, man. Cambridge, if there are commands, and thanks a lot, Law. Oh, hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cambridge. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? No, just kidding. Happy birthday, Cambridge. That's awesome, man. How old are you, if you're willing to say? He's like, I am 15. Like, okay. I'm 6'10", 15 years old. So happy birthday, Cambridge. Do you know, Cambridge, how easy it is to add commands to the bot? Like, am I able to add commands? Do I have that authority? I assume I have that authority, but, like, I'm just curious. Fortunately for the rebel army, it seemed the British were almost as tactically inept as they were. When General Howe landed troops at Moulton's Hill, he waited for reinforcements rather than attacking immediately. This gave the rebel forces time to shore up their fortifications. When Howe finally did attack, he divided his forces, expecting the disorganized rebel army to fall before him, which it didn't. In fact, the British forces attacked and retreated twice before winning the day, after they received more reinforcements and the rebels are mostly out of ammunition. The casualty reports are telling. 228 British soldiers dead, including many of their officers, and more than 800 injured. On the rebel side, 301 injuries and 140 deaths. The Continental Army had shown they could hold their own against the better-trained British Army, and it's hard to say which side was more surprised by that. It still surprises me to this day. 34. Nice. Nice, man. Okay, cool. Well, happy birthday, Cambridge. That's awesome. If you guys aren't following Cambridge already, definitely do that. Cambridge is a fun streamer. He streams some cool different types of games as well, so definitely follow him.
A good shelling might make the Redcoats rethink their strategy.
And what of John Pitcairn?
That bastard's the cagiest of the bunch. He's appeared time to time to taunt us or send regards by way of cannon fire. It's all right, though. He'll have what's coming to him soon enough.
Ah! For Christ's sake. Really? Really? Great. Well, so much for that. Welcome back, Code Nerd 15. Okay, cool. Thanks, Cambridge. Great, so I get to run around on foot. Tell you what, man.
I don't care much for your excuses, gentlemen. We should be building on Bunker Hill. Greaves is closer to the city, but it is also closer to their artillery.
Our orders came from men so divorced from the situation, we are compelled by reason.
Whoa!
I rest my case. I'm going back to Bunker Hill. Good day, gentlemen.
General,
Oh my god, it's Tommy Lee Jones.
I'm looking for John Pitcairn.
What's up,
I was
Edalus?
told you'd be able to help me find him.
He's tucked away inside that city with no reason to leave. As long as that ship continues its assault, we'll never flush him out.
But if the ship was silenced,
Oh, that poor guy might be forced to get off his arse and come forward.
I shall fly this flag to signal my success.
And I shall speak fondly of you at your funeral.
Alright, here we go. This is like that scene in Dances with Wolves. What's up with Israel Putnam? Israel Putnam, more affectionately known as Old Put, is something of a legendary figure in Revolutionary War history, and possibly its best-known soldier. A bit of a folk hero, if you will. Putnam was born in Massachusetts, but later moved to Connecticut to take up farming. He's credited with killing the last wolf in the colony, crawling into its den with a musket, a torch, and a rope tied around his feet so he could be pulled back out. He really didn't like wolves. Oh, and I believe I mentioned he was a folk hero? That's only part of it. He joined the colonial militia during the French and Indian War, where he earned a reputation for bravery and inspiring the soldiers around him. He was captured by a group of Kanien'kehá:ka in 1758. Kanien'kehá:ka, that's what it is. Kanien'kehá:ka in 1758, and rescued just before he was to be executed. In 1762, he was shipwrecked in Cuba while on a campaign there where, you'll love this, he learned about cigars. He became a habitual smoker and is credited with introducing the cigar to the colonies. After the war ended, Putnam returned to Connecticut, where he was a vocal opponent of the British tax policies that led to the Revolution. Connecticut's my home state. He founded the Connecticut branch of the Sons of Liberty. When he heard about the Battle of Lexington and Concord, he immediately signed up for the Continental Army and was named Brigadier General of the Connecticut Forces. He commanded troops at Bunker Hill, and the near success of the rebels there sealed his reputation. Washington had high hopes for Putnam as a leader, and he was named Washington's second in command in New York just prior to the Battle of Long Island. It's a colon, actually. It's a colon. Yeah, that's right. Well, Native American language has to do it a little bit differently. Unfortunately, Putnam was a good soldier but a poor tactician. The battle at Long Island was a rout. Putnam fared no better at his next post guarding forts on the Hudson River, where he was outmatched by General Henry Clinton. After that, Putnam requested to be assigned to recruitment, and Washington agreed. Still, at least he had cigars. Welcome back, Leshrac. Bunker Hill. This is the largest hill on the Charlestown Peninsula and the closest to the mainland. During the Battle of Bunker Hill, rebel reinforcements arrived on the Charlestown Peninsula ahead of the Bunker Hill, but weren't sure what to do once they got there. Rather than joining the battle, which was raging on Breed's Hill nearby, they wandered aimlessly around Bunker Hill, so disorganized they hadn't even brought a picnic. Israel Putnam was here attempting to direct troops, giving valuable instructions such as the famous "Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes," which he probably said several times to anyone who'd listen, and to be fair, it's a pretty great quote. That seems to be the only one of his directions that stuck. Many of his only other orders were either misunderstood or deliberately disobeyed. Given the disorganized state of the Continental Army at the time, it was probably a little of both. Lexington, Massachusetts. I had friends who lived there, actually. Serpentine! Serpentine! Ah, thank you for the follow, Lady Assassin. Oh god, no. Lady Assassin, I'm gonna guess from your name that you're, I'm gonna guess from your name that you are a fan of these types of games. I'm gonna guess. Oh god. Serpentine! Get out my way! Serpentine! Whoa. That's pretty epic. I figured. I think I probably should not stand right in front of the cannon when it fires. I'm just guessing. The giant wheel billowing leading. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to do this without taking any damage. I'll try, though. Yeah, you just stuff a sock in one of them. See if I can do it this way. It seems like they're all facing that direction, so if I go around this way, I might not get detected. Oh, Zalis. You're one of the early adopters, man. You're like the badass. You're one of the badasses that made this possible. Oh god, get away from the cannons. I guess the cannons are not firing on the side, actually. Alright, so much for remaining silent. I guess that frees me up a little bit, actually. Yeah, I know, it's true. It's true. One of these dudes. Right. Back in the day, yes. Climb the mast and replace them back. Okay. Place the ship's flag. Let's do it. That kilt, though. Oh, yeah. Back in the day. And I had to drink gasoline to see Arv. I had to do it both ways, uphill in the snow. Yes. Yes. Clearly that's what I meant to do. Oh, that's right, Leshrac. What's up, Arctic? USA! USA! You know what's coming out of this. That's pretty awesome. America. Alright, follow the Patriot. Let's see if I can actually stay. Whoa, God. Wow, Boston is a freaking mess. Freaking mess. It was tough back then, yes. Back in those days. Technically, the Battle of Bunker Hill could have been called the Battle of Breed's Hill. This is where the Continental Army built their main fortifications, and so most of the fighting happened here. Breed's Hill had only one thing to recommend it over Bunker Hill. It was closer to Boston, which made it easier to fire artillery at the city. Though, of course, one disadvantage of the situation was that it was also a lot easier for Boston to fire back. Nobody knows why William Prescott chose the spot over Bunker Hill. It's possible that, since he was working on fortifications in the dark, Prescott didn't realize how vulnerable the hill actually was until the sun rose, by which point it was a little too late to up and move. I imagine that was probably quite an awkward moment. Oh, right, Charlestown, sorry. Well, Charlestown is, like, north of Boston, though. It's a suburb of Boston, technically, Bill. As this says, Charleston is the name of both the small town to the north of Boston and the peninsula it sits on. The peninsula was the site of the Battle of Bunker Hill, which was sometimes called the Battle of Charlestown, since the fighting did span across more than one hill. Oh, I see what you mean. That's what they were firing at? Oh, okay. This is also where Paul Revere started his well-known midnight ride, which I still think sounds more like something you do with a lady. Oh, my. Old George Takei moment. As to the town of Charlestown, well, while it was established prior to 1775, little of it survived the Battle of Bunker Hill. Continental Army snipers were stationed here to harass British troops, and the British set fire to the town to root them out. Most of the buildings were razed, and the rest was burned during a raid in January 1776. The only part of the town to survive the war was the street layout. Charlestown was rebuilt, however. It's now a part of Boston. I can always rely on Bill to do that. Come on.
They've better numbers, you say. Better weapons, better training. But I do not fear. And neither should you. For what they have in material, they lack in conviction and care. But not us. We have discipline. We have order. And most importantly, we have passion. We believe. So maintain vigilance. Conserve your ammo. Ensure a proper line of sight. And above all else, men, do not fire until you see the white of their eyes.
Now, cigar and I leave. America. Welcome back, Law.
Law be damned. You did it.
That was quite a speech.
Lies, all of it, I'm afraid. Still, such words have carried us thus far.
And what of Pitcairn?
He's left Boston, as I said he would, and set up camp on Alton Hill. There's no good way to get at him. Not with that maelstrom roaring down below. I suppose you could circle around a bit, and wait for us to thin their ranks.
There is no time. I will have to chance a direct approach.
Oh, great.
That's twice today you proposed the impossible.
I see no other choice.
Not because you're mad as a March hare, son.
I expect an apology on my return.
You're sorry about everything? For what? Oh god, here we go. Ow. Let me check the database here. Glass of cookies. For a minute, I didn't look at that. I thought you said a glass of cookies and then also milk. And I was like, wow. All right. Glass of cookies. It's a lot of cookies, depending on how big the glass is. Moulton's Hill. The lowest hill in the Charlestown Peninsula, standing at 32 feet or about 10 meters high. Oh, that's all right, Law. It's okay, man. It happens. It is sometimes referred to as Moulton Hill or Moulton's Point. It's not like I'm paying you. I mean, I appreciate, you know, you haven't done as much work as you have on it. And we'll get it, you know, it's being transferred over or whatever, so. This is where General Howe's troops landed during the Battle of Bunker Hill. Boston's actually on the opposite side of the peninsula, but Howe took the longer route round to outflank the revolutionaries on their left side. That was his excuse for taking the long route anyway, and he was sticking to it. However, Howe made a mistake when he arrived. He saw Continental troops on Bunker Hill and assumed they were newly arrived reinforcements. They were mostly just confused and milling around like aimless youths outside a shopping mall. Howe halted to wait for his own reinforcements, which gave the Continental Army time to shore up weak spots in their defenses. This made the battle much longer and more difficult than it might have been. It also means there was an advantage to the chaos in the Continental Army that day. They managed to confuse their enemies as well as themselves. It's not a bad tactic. To this day, if anyone starts on me, I just spin around and shout about tables until they're too confused and amble off. Oh, man. Ah, thank you for the follow, Pixar Logic. Welcome to the Arvanauts, Pixar Logic. Thanks a lot, man or madam. Ow.
Get cover! Take cover!
I just got wrecked.
Get down! Get down! Get down!
I'm not really understanding the... I'm not really understanding what between volleys means. Like, I thought I understood it, and then apparently not. So, like, I feel like that's cover. See, what? I don't understand that. What? Firing, and then I go. Okay.
Incoming fire! Find some cover! Get down! Take cover!
See, what? That doesn't make any sense. Why is that a volley?
Here it comes!
They just fired.
They're firing!
What's up, Stolpen?
Take cover!
Take cover.
Down.
Get down. Yes.
Incoming fire! They're firing!
But I don't have time to get there, though. I was too slow. Well, I can't run any faster than that, so... If I'm too slow, I'm screwed, because I can't run any faster than that. I can't run any faster than that. That's maximum speed.
Incoming!
Okay, incoming, right. Then I go down like this.
Here it comes! Ah! Get down! Get down! Find some cover!
Okay, I waited, and then I go.
Get down! They're firing! Take cover! Ah! Get down! They're firing! Get down!
Screw off.
Coming fire! They're firing! They're firing! Incoming! Find some cover! Incoming!
There's no way I can get there. There's absolutely no way I can get there. Jeez. That really sucked. Oh, God. Oh, tremendous. That's great. Oh, yeah, that's genius. Oh, goodness. Can I please climb this, please? Thank you. Ah, so annoying. So annoying! Ah, screw off. You're... There. Think of that, bastard. I just don't think the level design on a lot of these is that well developed. I think it's too unclear about what you're actually... It's too unclear about what it is you're actually looking at. It's too unclear about where everything is in space. It's just... that's annoying. Anyway, sorry. So what's going on with this? Hey, what's up, Rez? Yeah, I did Nightbot, man. I can't be without a giveaway system for 6 months. So, you know. Yeah, basically, I don't want to remove Nightbot until you guys think you've got everything covered with Cambridge's new bot. With Cambridge, not his new bot, but like new to our channel. So once that's all good, then I can get rid of it. But like, I don't want to get rid of it and then have to fiddle around for weeks while we figure it out. So basically, you know, when you guys think you got everything set, then I can definitely remove Nightbot. But you want me to boot him out right now? But Law, is it ready to go though? Because if it's not ready to go, I don't want to do that. Like, I can boot him out, that's fine, but like... Okay. Oh my god, really, Thork? Sorry, dude. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Just give me a second now, because, as I said, the alt-tabbing is not fun. It's not like alt-tabbing at all, because why would you ever need a windowed mode? So just bear with me a second. Oh my god. Alright, it's gonna take a minute, guys. I really, 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 really want Ubisoft to understand windowed mode. It's 2014. This game came out in 2012. Please figure this out. It's not that complicated. It just isn't. What's up, Robin Hood? Good to see you, man. Okay. Okay, let's see.
You come back here!
There you go. Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. No, it's fine, dude. It's just that, I just wanted to sort of, I had to stop to, like, let people know that I was just not going to be able to do a bunch of the stuff you guys were asking me, because it's going to take too much time to kind of get it all figured out, and it was time I didn't have when I want to focus on the stream, so. After the stream or between the stream, and again, Law, I've said a million times, man, how helpful you've been to the stream, like, believe me. And for Cambridge to help out this way as well, I'm really, really appreciate it. I can't describe that often enough. So, please do not misunderstand me. Is there a guard over there? Ah, screw it. Where is he? Oh, there you are. Yeah. Really? Jeez, stop! For Christ's sake. Gotta block that. Damn it. Bah! It's so much easier to do this by air. Who's... What? Bam. That was the Indiana Jones moment. I was like, the hell with you, kablam.
Why did you do this?
To protect Adams and Hancock and those they serve, you meant to kill them.
Kill them? Are you mad? I wanted only to parley. There was so much to discuss, to explain. You've put an end to that now.
If you speak true, then I will carry your last words.
Feels like he's always being like, oh, really?
They must
My
lay
bad.
down their arms. They must stop this war.
Why them and not the Redcoats?
Do you not think we asked the same question of the British? These things take time. And it would have succeeded had you let me play my part.
Part of the puppeteer.
Or better, we hold the strings on another.
No, the strings should be severed. All should be free.
And we should live forever on castles in the sky. You wield your blade like a man, but your mouth like a child. And more will die now. Because of that.
Oh, yeah.
Sahan järjeni on teenam da setakwe. Tini on ne jaho teena tam da setakwe.
I didn't kill Washington.
How dare you sneak up
It was
on me
Pitcairn.
like that? Why don't you just go out there and just help this camp retreat? Don't ever do that again, you hear me? God damn it!
General Putnam.
You live.
The same cannot be said for Pitcairn.
Well done, I suppose. But it matters little now. I'm ordering a full retreat. We have lost too many in exchange for too little. If the Tories want this hill so badly, let them have it. Boston is the true prize.
Boston is the true prize.
What do you mean? This can't be right. It says they plan to murder Washington.
Oh, plot twist. Dun, 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 dun. Memory synced. Sequence 7 complete.
My enemy is tenacious. When money failed them, they took to force. But I have slain Johnson and Pitcairn both, ending their plots. George Washington now rallies the colonists and their march towards freedom. Cause can flourish and my people remain safe. But the more I prod, the greater the chance I am discovered. The Templars believe their men lost the revolution. In their eyes,
Okay,
the
sounds good.
assassins
Thanks,
are gone
Cambridge.
and scattered, no longer a threat. But I fear they will soon discover the truth. and
Okay,
we
sure,
will.
law.
I must tread carefully.
Devonport Homestead, 1776.
How fares the hunt, Connor?
There is progress, but I worry it is not enough.
You must strike where you need it most. What if you pursued your father? What then of Paul Revere and the soldiers at Lexington?
Soldiers? There were no soldiers in those towns, only men and women who were forced to defend themselves.
Is this not why you fight? To protect your people? Your struggle is the colonist struggle. In helping one, you help the other.
Sure, that's why they stay enemies of mine even when I free them.
Encouraging words from one who thought mine a fool's errand.
Make no mistake, I still do. But I can't help but feel some pride in your success.
And why should I give you any credit?
Then don't. But first,
Return the robe and the blade and the darts and all of the years of training and knowledge I have bestowed upon you. Return these, and then your words may have some merit.
Or you could just admit that you are wrong.
Oh, child, please, you've killed 2 men. One more salesman than soldier. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that to impress me.
Is that so, old man? Or perhaps we should step outside. I will gladly demonstrate how easily I could trounce.
Connor, this is Benjamin Talmadge. His father was one of us, no need for secrecy. I think he has something he wants to say.
Achilles tells me you've uncovered a plot to murder the Commander-in-Chief.
Yes, but I have only false starts and dead ends to show for it.
Not anymore, my friend. Thomas Hickey's your man, and I aim to help you catch him.
How?
I'll explain on the way. You and I are going to New York.
Going to New York. If I can make it there, I'd make it anywhere. It's up to you. Benjamin Talmadge. Benjamin Talmadge was the head of intelligence for the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War. The British, of course, would have called that an oxymoron. Talmadge was originally from New York but moved to Connecticut before the Revolution broke out. He served as a lieutenant and then a major in the militia before being asked by George Washington to lead the intelligence department. Talmadge used his contacts in New York to form the Culper Ring, a league of spies that observed and reported on the British actions in New York. It's possible his contacts also discovered Benedict Arnold's treachery, but that's disputed. After the war, Talmadge returned to Connecticut, where he became a merchant and politician. He was elected to the House of Representatives in 1801. Yeah, child, please. Look at all these names. John Pitcairn updated. It's historically debated whether Pitcairn went to Lexington and Concord to seize rebel weapon stores or to find and arrest John Hancock and Samuel Adams, who were hiding in Lexington at the time. Possibly it was a little of both. Pitcairn's story is that he wanted to find Adams and Hancock to negotiate with them, and he would have been the ideal person to do it. I'm still puzzled as to why he tried negotiating a truce with an army at his back, though. Sort of sends the wrong message, don't you think? The original Buffalo Wing place. I know, Connor's lucky that guy was there. He's like, exactly. Achilles is going to be like, really? It's true. Went straight to hell, Leshrac. Lady Assassin, are you also Dutch? Are you also from the Netherlands? The lockpicking minigame, you know, I don't mind that, actually. The only thing so far I've really minded is the stupid Paul Revere mission. And I do think some of the level design is a little suspect. Bloody battle in Charlestown. Oh, it's time for a super excited voice. You guys ready? Super excited voice engage. Bloody battle in Charlestown. Colonial militia engages Crown forces on Breed's Hill. Ah, okay, you're American. So you liked it from the other side then, Lady Assassin. Many killed and grievously wounded. It having become known that Crown forces intended to take positions dominating the hold of Charlestown, General Artemus Ward put 1,000 militia troops into the field. Acting with bravura and dispatch, Major General Israel Putnam and Colonel William Prescott worked through the night to erect a redoubt running the width of Breed's Hill down to the Mystic River itself, said defenses surprising the royal troops at morning light. The colonial militia continued to build breastworks even as they were bombarded by ships in Boston Bay. Come afternoon, some 2,000 soldiers composed of fusiliers? Light infantry and regulars landed on the Charlestown shore and assaulted the colonial defenses. Militia snipers inflicted harm upon the regulars from afar, and General Howe responded in a most cowardly manner, ordering combustible shells to be fired upon the houses of Charlestown itself, setting the town on fire. The inhabitants fled to the fields. The brave militia, although short on rum and ammunition, held their ground and waited till the approaching line was well within range before unleashing a devastating volley into the royal ranks. The army fell back, then attacked again. Again the New England Volunteers inflicted great harm upon the soldiers. From across the Charles, citizens of Boston viewed the battle from their rooftops. A third time, the royal forces marched up the slopes of Breed's Hill. Alas, the militia reserves of ammunition were exhausted, and the men fell back in disarray, leaving both Breed's Hill and Bunker Hill to the king's troops. The ground was so hard won by General Howe. In all, he suffered some 1,000 casualties, dead and wounded. Militia losses are tallied at 400. Yeah, exactly, Rez. No, Skin, I'm going to do what I want, thanks. If you don't like it, you can always go to another channel. Moulton's Hill. The lowest hill on the Charlestown Peninsula, standing at 32 feet or about 10 meters high. It is sometimes referred to as Moulton Hill or Moulton's Point. This is where General Howe's troops landed during the Battle of Bunker Hill. Boston's actually on the opposite side of the peninsula, but Howe took the longer route round to outflank the revolutionaries on their left side. That was his excuse for taking the long route anyway, and he was sticking to it. However, Howe made a mistake when he arrived. He saw Continental troops on Bunker Hill and assumed they were newly arrived reinforcements. They were mostly... Oh, I already saw this thing. I saw the Moulton's Hill already, and I think I saw the Second Continental Congress. Okay, alright. That I actually am not going to read. Alright, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Thorg. I don't know. Some people have described having some issues with it, so... Okay. Alright, I'm going to actually grab a couple of these peg leg missions, because I really did have a good time with that fort situation. So I'm going to see if I can get this back. We'll see if I can. You guys are excited for Unity? Yeah. I'm cool with Unity as long as they go on from there to do something in Victorian England. I'm really jazzed about the idea of an Assassin's Creed in Victorian England. With like a touch of steampunk, you know? I could see it. It'd be pretty awesome. What's up, Parker? Good to see you, man. How you been, boss? Yeah, I think it's SGDQ that's the deal right now. What's up, Glove? Good to see you, Glove. What's up, man? Oh, God. Hate the wolves in this game. Yeah, you know, I just feel like it would be... They could somehow tie in, like, Jack the Ripper into that, and I just think there's lots of things they could do. Russian Revolution, that could possibly work too as well. Going pretty well, Glove. I'm having a good time. Made some good progress in the game. Yeah, there are a lot of aspects of this game. This game is never going to replace Revelations for me. I do prefer Assassin's Creed Revelations and Brotherhood to this, but I do like it. I think that this game got kind of some unreasonable... it got some unreasonable hate to me. I don't think it's... I mean, I guess people didn't say it was terrible, but there were a lot of people who were just so down about... So sick of the wolves. But I guess there were some people who were so mad about the fact that Connor isn't Ezio that they just kind of let it go at that. And so that's a deal. Whoa, Romantics raid! Oh my gosh, Wes. What's up, Milk's Gone Bad? Idiot, Winslow, Divine Hand, Searwolf, Diabolus, Wes himself, Minos, Not Diddy, Mr. Peppy. What's up, HK1492, Crush, Deathmaster Red, Rovino, Jeremici, AC Flat-Footed, Enzo313, Trendane, Bravo Snake, Zenuris. Let's see who else. Yes, I think I got everyone. Yes, another raid. Oh my gosh, man. The Romantics are so nice to me. Wes in specific is so nice to me in the stream. Thanks so much, Wes. If you guys aren't already watching Wes and the Romantics, and actually, I hadn't seen Wes on for a few days. Wes, were you gone? Were you off on vacation or something? Because I had not seen you for a while. But definitely check out the Romantics. Wes runs the stream the way that I like to run mine, which is very community-oriented. Excuse me while I kill a wolf. But yeah. Oh, more of them. Vajdemore, Burt's Bees, Lock26, Justin84201. What's up, gentlemen? Hello, Pettycar1971. Thank you all so much for the raid. And, yeah, can somebody link the Romantics channel for me as well? Because these guys are really awesome. They've raided me 3 times. Okay, he was off a few days. Some of you folks I know from already, because Wes has raided me a couple times, but I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And if you have not already done so, as I said, please check out these wonderful people, because Wes is a good dude. Also, and if you could also help me figure out how the hell I'm supposed to get up there. I want to do the peg leg thing. They've already broken through to Commander Arv. What's up, Dax Barlew? Hello, Torgan. What's going on, Grocery Boy? You definitely did. Yeah, that's the other thing about the Romantics, by the way. When they raid, man. They don't joke around. Thank you so much for the follow, Grocery Boy Jr. Thank you all so much. When Wes raids, he does not joke around. Wes, it's good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much again. And, yeah, Wes is definitely a certified badass, so... Thank you for the follow, Rovina. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Argonauts. You have arrived just in time to watch me try to fail at finding my way up this cliff. Thank you so much, LV Render. Can we raid your fridge? Yeah, we just bought groceries yesterday. My mother-in-law made some awesome lentil soup. So you could do that. Ooh, can I get up here? Why is it not letting me climb the wall here? Clearly does not want to let me do that. Thank you very much for the follow, Lock26. Thank you. Whoa, God. I thought that was a cougar. Thank you for the follow, Not Diddy. Follow Train. Your sub alert is the Final Fantasy fanfare theme. Nice, dude. I love Final Fantasy, so. And I do the one with Smooth McGroove, so. Badgemore, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you, everyone. What a wonderful, wonderful way to sort of move into the tail end of the stream. Thank you, Bravo Snake. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Argonauts. I'm not going to be able to get up on that cliff, am I? Just not going to be able to do that. Thank you all so much. I really, really appreciate that, everyone who's doing the follow. And thank you again, Wes, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yeah, your sub alert is... I think I've heard that, but this... I was really pumped up when I got the Smooth McGroove thing. I actually just had to, you know, use it. I figured it would be fine. Thank you, PettyCar1971, for the follow. I'm just not going to be able to get up on that cliff, I don't think. Unless I can finally get up here. Can I finally get up here? Oh my goodness, I can finally climb up on a cliff. Connor has grown up all his life in the woods. Can't climb up a cliff. He can, like, stare at it. He can run right into it. But he can't actually climb it. Nope. Man, at this rate, I'm going to find my way to the other cup. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, whatever. I'll take one of them. Let's do it. Very nice, very nice. No, it does not play if you unfollow and refollow, thank God. Welcome back, lady. Yeah, so again, thanks to everyone for the follows. I really appreciate it. And if you have not already done so, again, please make sure to follow Wes and the Romantics, because they are awesome. What's up, Milkon's Bad? Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know. Little transcoder hype. I must be able to go below the surface of the waterfall, right? Oh, I can't. Man, that always works. In any game like this, isn't it always the case that you can just, like, swim right into the waterfall? But I really do not think they're going to let me get this cup over here. I just am not going to be able to do that, which is unfortunate. Oh, well. That's fine. Thank you, Trendane. Thank you for the follow. Leshrac. Wouldn't you know it? I'm a big fan of your quality, professionalism, and the way you treat your community with respect. No Colonial and West know each other. If he recommends you, I'll follow, no qualms. Oh, thank you, Rovina. Well, I appreciate that very much. Well, yeah, I just happen to know West because one of my regulars, Satolbo, actually, well, Satolbo is, but also Gray Dybbuk is another one of my regulars. Gray's a moderator over at West's chat, and Gray was telling me about him. And so I went over and checked him out, and I was totally blown away by West's story about how he got things started. Like, completely blown away. I was like, that's the most awesome thing I've ever heard. And I could relate to, you know, Wes having gone through what he went through with his parents. I went through something similar and whatever. And I really respect the way he runs the stream as well. So I like to gather friends and people around me that sort of reflect the way I like to run things. And so that's basically it. That's basically why. But I appreciate that very much, Ravina. Sarcasm. I respect everybody but you, Love Shack. Didn't you realize? It's all except for those godless Canadians. Wait, what? All of a sudden, all of Canada unfollows. Somehow, everyone in Canada gets that immediate reaction where they're like, huh, what? Someone was talking about me. I bet that bastard Arv hates me. I'm going to unfollow his stream right now. Yeah, no, again, though, whoops. Oh, God. I like how even if you decline, they put you in the same place. But no, again, I really do appreciate that. Alright, let's hit up a couple of these things. I can try to get these trinkets and stuff like that. Let's try to do some of this stuff before heading back down to the story mission. We did a lot of story tonight, so let's do some of these things as well. Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks a lot, gentlemen. I appreciate it. And gentlemen, you got the email that I responded with you, right? Responded back to you? Exactly. It's hard for them to unfollow the stream and the maple syrup their hockey sticks, eh? CS Cluster. See, CS Cluster appreciates my Canadian jokes. Thank you very much for the follow, Cluster. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Thank you, Swag Forever 2002. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Now, does that mean that you've had swag ever since 2002? Like, before that, you had no swag, but then in 2002, you started getting a lot of it, so now you're like, yeah, swag forever. I'm just curious. No. Horse, just stay there. I'm glad you guys didn't show up before the Paul Revere mission, because let me tell you, that was not one of my best moments. Is this the secret path that will lead me up to the... Whoa! Yes, it is. Badass. Oh, wait. This is a clue telling me about hares, right? Which I already know. It feels like it, didn't it, Ravina? It totally did. What's up, Bologna5? Welcome. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, Andre2998. I appreciate that. Thank you all so much. And again, thank you so much to the Romantics for that raid. Again, if you guys aren't doing so, follow them. They're you know, Wes is a really good guy. Recipe acquired, coonskin hat. Recipe acquired, tea. Recipe acquired, medical charts. Recipe acquired, shoes. Recipe acquired, brass rings. Recipe acquired, weapon handles. Recipe acquired, flour. Recipe acquired, clothing. Recipe acquired, medical equipment. My god, it's like playing Civ and fast forward. Recipe acquired, plows. Recipe acquired, foxtail scarf. Recipe and also acquired 750. Wow, man. Wait, what is this? What is this? What's going on down here? Oh. Oh! Air assassinate the hare. I didn't realize that's what that was. So I went above it. I was like expecting some soldier to be there. And I'm like, oh my god, the soldier. You know, I gotta like move in quickly. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, it's a hare. Well, might as well air assassinate that guy too. Yeah, for sure, Bravo Snake. A coonskin hat, man. That's what you need is a coonskin hat. I know kung fu. I mean, shoes. All those recipes, man. It's like, and they're all just sitting in a chest. Like, clearly they didn't care about them. They're like, what do you want to put there? Ah, just a bunch of crappy, you know. Put a bunch of crappy recipes in there. Shoes. Do you need this medical equipment? Nah, I don't think medicine's ever going to take off. Oh my god. Wait, can I go? There we go. Excellent. Question is... Well... Alright. I'm trying to decide if I want to try to move up there and... Poor bunny. That bunny was a... Hey. That bunny was a Templar bunny. That bunny was a Templar bunny. That bunny was like this. You guys don't realize it, but that bunny was that bunny's ancestor belonged to the ancient ancient Egyptian pharaoh who was also a Templar. True story. You can't trust the bunny. Cooking with Mama, Assassin's Walk. It's like a very high stakes game of Iron Chef. Yeah, this doesn't look sketchy at all. Oh, I should be able to get up there, I think. Alright, good. It's over 17,000 gigawatts. Oh, is it? Oh, so we passed the 1700 mark. Nice, nice. Thank you all so much for making that possible. Very, very awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you to all of you, 1,700 followers. We will definitely have a celebratory giveaway for that. We generally have a giveaway in this channel anyway, but whoa, boy. What? YOLO! Okay. What? Oh, I'm still alive. Oh my god, I found the end of the internet, guys. I found the end of the internet. Oh. I thought I'd won the game. That buddy was Kim Jong-un. Exactly. That buddy was a freaking was a Mason. Yeah, I know. God damn it. I can't believe that, man. I had it. Thing is not easy to get to. Yeah, well, actually, I just did a whole ton of story-based missions, which you guys didn't actually see. But I just did a whole bunch of story-based missions. And so I was just doing a little bit of extra work around here, like picking up stuff. The reason I like these peg-leg markers that I'm trying to get do actually have a purpose in the game, because if you get one of these things and you turn them in, you eventually get a mission that you can do. I've already done one of the missions to find Captain Kidd's treasure, basically. Delete System 32. Yes, no. Maybe. I've always felt the internet is in some ways got to be a metaphor for many things. Looks promising. Okay, that's also promising. Okay, so maybe this is the right way to get to it. Oh, God. God, I hate these. I'm terrible at them. That cougar, also a Templar.
Yama.
That cougar is also a Templar. You can't trust these things, man. Cannot trust these things. They're... See, and now it made me forget where I was going to try to get to this stupid peg leg thing. Ah. What's up, Wholesale 01? Thank you so much for the follow. Bad kitty. The kitty attacked me. You guys saw it. I have witnesses. This is all recorded. I can. I have witnesses. I was attacked. How the F am I supposed to get there? What? I don't even... How do I live? YOLO! Okay, that worked. Now, how the heck am I supposed to get there? By jumping? Made it! Yes! Yes! Great success. Peter will come. The Templars have invaded the animal kingdom. I did it. I found the way. Oh. So, wait a minute. Okay, so apparently this is how you're actually supposed to get there. I mean, if you want to do it the right way. You know, like if you want to do it the simple way, this is how. But like, who wants to do that? Like, Mufasa was a Templar. Well, actually, no. I mean, Scar was the Templar. Scar is totally a Templar. I don't even think I have to push that too far to get it. He wants control above all things. He was really sketchy. He was voiced by Jeremy Irons. I mean, the guy's obviously a Templar. Look, is Jeremy Irons going to voice an assassin or is he going to voice a Templar? I love Jeremy Irons, but let's be clear. That's what he's going to... That, you know, it's going to be about being a Templar. Ah. Ladies and gentlemen, awesome Assassin's Creed. Yes. Yes, indeed. That's cool. Can I make that jump? I wonder. Probably not. Oh, but I don't need to. Because I got fast travel. What's up now? And I can go to this. Let's fast travel it. Simba was the Pope. I mean, that's the best part of Assassin's Creed. The best moment in any Assassin's Creed game is the synchronization. I mean, there's no question about it. Alright, let's chat. Ah, it's her.
Skana igoti na heshi tawa heyune Johnson. Next year.
Now what ne?
Fair enough, Bravo. You may be right about that. You may be right. Sounds good. Thanks, Leshrak, as always. Have a good one, man. Yeah, actually Mohawk, this one. Lakota Warrior, in one of my viewers in chat, is Native American. And confirmed that this is legit. I love how much of the history of this game, it sort of inspired me to learn more about this time period, actually.
Saoyera ne tam tayuno tunyungo tanu tayun nikur harda. Nekti tiyo to humzom ay dewa satstige.
Ori huyo di deyo do humza denyo na na igeri wanuta danu ize zesket ni guhla serunis.
Oh wait, more talk to have.
Ejo dasket ni guru ne aganu tunyungo.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, lady. I appreciate that. Okay. Alright, now we're going to pick up a couple of these, eagle, points. Oh god, which means it's after tree, no doubt. But we'll basically work our way down here. Haha, Bill. One step at a time, man. One step at a time. Now you can worry about being tired. Alright, now we're about to see how well Arv does at climbing trees. Chat, my regulars will tell you that I do exceptionally well with this. Yesterday, I believe it was. I can't even tell you how tremendously I did in trying to climb a simple tree. Again, Connor, born Native American, raised Native American, lived his whole life following trees and, you know, doing all this stuff. and completely and utterly incapable of climbing a simple tree. I actually at one point had decided that this probably was part of the... It was part of the game, like it was actually a simulator, is what we were talking about. It was a tree simulator, basically. Enzo, your Native American name is assassinates bunnies. Nice. Nice. And all too accurate. My Native American name is Gets Wrecked by Cougars. You guys have heard of Dances with Wolves? Mine is Gets Wrecked by Cougars. Oh my god, it's up there? Why is every... it's like completely inaccessible. Why you know accessible? Hmm? Actually, wait a minute. It's like right there. That worked. Oh, I think well, I don't entirely know if I can get over there. Maybe I can. As usual, I have to run all the way out of my way. The trees are Templars and Freemasons. I'm not afraid of it. I just can't do it very well. But I'm going to do it this time. All I need to do is sing myself some, whoop, come on now. Oh, come on, you can't climb up to that? Come on, Connor. Ugh. I guess not. Not giving up, though. Yes. You see, I hidden that pile of brush deliberately. Just to throw my enemies off my scent. Ah, thank you very much for the follow, Owen3D. Welcome to the Arvanauts, man. Thank you, Owen3D. We demand Arv shanties. Yeah, I need to do a shanty, but, Feather. Yeah. I need to do a shanty, but, I'm not on a boat right now. Oh, God. It could have been really bad. There you go. That pebble is a Templar. Kill it. Trees confirmed for being an Illuminati conspiracy. They don't make oxygen. They make a new Illuminati mind control gas. Well, if you watch the movie The Happening, that's pretty much the case. And if you haven't watched it, I just spoiled it for you because it's one of the worst movies ever made. Oh my god. Why did that just happen? Anyway, despite all of this, I've somehow made it up the cliff. Now I'm closing in. See? Templars! God, I hate cougars! So help me God, if you start me down by the homestead, we're gonna have words, game. Ugh. A cougar ate this carcass, yes. Yes, in fact, that was my carcass that I just discovered. So, that's awesome. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, easy. Wow. Totally safe. Totally safe. It's a pretty cool shot, actually. Screenshot. My name is Cougar Mato. Yeah, you killed my father, not prepared to die. Sneak in the brush just to throw the cougar off my scent. The problem, as I've said before, oh my god, what? The problem with this game that I've mentioned before is that the control system is wonky. And you know, Assassin's Creed always has this problem a little bit, but it's particularly a problem with a game like this where the QTEs, I don't like really care too much about QTEs. I don't like, they don't bother me that much, but in this game they just don't work the way they normally should. So that's it's a big part of the problem. Of course, I'm not a hunter in real life, so this probably actually would be more or less the way that I would actually behave. I would run into these things and I'd be like, ah! Gotta get down there. Is there any water? No leap of faith, I suppose. Well, that was a little scary. I feel like this game... Okay, I'm gonna climb up here because I feel like this game is desperately... There's the cougar. You son of a bitch. Alright, cougar. It's you and me. That's right. We are one with Mother Nature. We are one with the earth. Chat. Chat, be really quiet, chat. Be really quiet. Really quiet. Modern technology! Bastard. Screw you for killing me. Yeah, damaged hunting pelt. Let me tell you how little I care about the fact that that was a damaged hunting pelt. Okay, now I'm hoping... I'm trying to decide if this is a leap of faith right here. Cougar beat my friend, Mr. Pistol, exactly. That looks like a copse of leaves, right? This looks like it's crying out for a leap of faith. Does this look like there's a leap of faith possibility? Like, I think I'm going to go for it. You guys ready? Should I do it or not? Should I do it? GG nature. Should I do it? Leap of faith? Leap of faith right off this tree. Yes! Oh, step! That was awesome. Now, I just want to actually look at this for a minute. Alright. Cougar, roar, arv, bam. Exactly, it's another Indiana Jones moment. So, I have to say, I'm just looking at the sort of, if you guys can see the three-dimensionality of it, do you guys think that that would cushion my fall from that? Like, so I fell from up there, and that held... Really? I mean, I'm happy. But, like... I don't know, man. Physics, we has them. Alright, next point. Yeah, not a chance. Yep. Well, I know that there's... I love how it's like, analyze clues, you discovered deer. Yes, I just ran past them. I just am stopping for those clues because if I see another flippin' cougar, I want to know about it before I get to it. Or a wolf. Wolves suck too. Cougars, wolves, and bears all suck. In this game. In life, they're awesome. In real life. But in this game, they suck. Hashtag video games, yeah. That's true, Glove. That's true. It's like the Indiana Jones thing in the Holy Grail where he's just like, if you believe it, it will happen. Have they scientifically proven that? Really? That would be awesome. What's up, Asandre? What? I can't get up there? Come on, I can get up there. Come on. You know I can get up there, game. There you go. Not fooling around with bobcats either. Actually, I should have shot that with a bow. Yeah, bobcats can be dangerous, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yes, I am playing on PC, Shadow Gamer, yep. I'm taking any chances with bobcats, cougars, wolves, bears. Oh, yeah. There's one in Revelations that I did where you... Oh, God. Good night. That I did where I actually leaped from the top of this one building. Oh, shoot. I leaped from the top of this one building and then took a parachute all the way to the water from there, which was pretty awesome. Is this clue going to tell me that there's a bobcat around here? A bobcat ate this carcass. Yes, thank you. Thank you, game. I wasn't aware of that until you let me know. Nice, Locke. Nice. He's like, oh, crap. I switched over to my bow because I'm almost out of ammunition. I'm going to have to buy more consumables. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. That's fine. For a minute, I thought you were a bear, and I was like, really? Oh, relax. You relax, too. As long as you're not a cougar, a wolf, a bear, or a bobcat, or a Templar, you got nothing to worry about. Feather. Whoa, that was scary. I have all the Assassin's Creed games up to this one. So I don't have Assassin's Creed 4 yet. And I don't have... I've played AC1, I played AC2, I played AC Brotherhood, AC2 Brotherhood, I played AC Revelations, I played even AC Bloodlines, which is the one for the PlayStation Vita, and then I'm playing AC3. I'm going to play AC4, not right after I finish this one, but I am going to play AC4. Problem is I'm always going to be like 2 years behind because I'll play that just as after Unity comes out or something, and then I'll be like, how do we get up there? Why is that not letting me do that? I am going to play Black Flag, yes, but not right afterwards, though. Oh, because I'm supposed to synchronize from here. Okay, my bad. I believe it does. I believe it does have controller support on PC. Yeah, no, I'm going to play it, definitely. I'm going to be all about that. Okay, cool. All right, good. It's all going well. No. The hell is that? Oh, the Boston Brawlers. All right. Can I fast travel here? Courier mission. It's a homestead mission. All right. So... All right, so let's hit that up. The only problem is I got to get there, which means... Which means I can't just... means I can't just fast travel there, which is fine. I could actually just whistle for the horse, but... Assassin's Creed 2. I thought it does have controller support. I mean, I know AC1 does. I played all of these on stream. I want to say I played Assassin's Creed 1 on stream also. I think I did. I played Assassin's Creed 1 on stream. No. Did I? I played Assassin's Creed 1 on PlayStation 3. Or no, PlayStation 2, I guess it was. Then I played Assassin's Creed 2. I want to say I played that on PS2 or PS3. And then I played Brotherhood, about half of Brotherhood. And I think that's the first one that I played on stream, was Brotherhood. I played Brotherhood then over again. Like, I played through half of it on PS3, then I played it again on stream, on PC. And then I went on to Revelations on stream. So, I don't know. I seem to remember that it had controller support for PC also, but I think I did play... Okay, you're not a cougar. I think I did play AC1 and AC2 on a console, so... Yes, I will definitely play Liberation, and I'm going to play AC4. But again, I'm not going to do that right after this. I like to sort of... for those of you who don't know, by the way, I play a lot of story and narrative-based games. In fact, can I get an exclamation point story? For anyone, for any of my regulars who were in here earlier tonight. This is my new favorite command that I just added. But anyway, I'm all about the story and the narrative generally, so I tend to play a lot of RPGs, a lot of adventure-type games, action-adventure games of this kind. I love the Batman series, so I've played Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins. I'm looking forward to Arkham Knight next year. And I finished Might and Magic Legacy earlier. I played To the Moon, so that was obviously more of a story-based thing. So, there you go. Thanks, Ravina. What's up, Shadow Gamer? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it, Shadow Gamer. Welcome to the Arbonauts. Do you have to manually set up the right buttons to the controller does the game automatically recognize it? I know that these games, at least from AC Revelations... No, from Brotherhood. From Brotherhood on, the games recognized what I have, which is a Logitech. This is a Logitech DualShock that I'm using. Actually, it's not a DualShock. It's just a Logitech. So it does recognize it. This is the first one that I've played, though, where this is a little bit... This isn't working as well. Like, for the other games, for Brotherhood and for Revelations, this worked like a champ. For this one, it's not... doesn't seem to be quite synced up properly, and I don't know why that is, but that's what it is, so... I know. Yeah, I know. I mean, houses, you know, houses I got going on. I have no problem with the houses. And by the way, if you guys were not here, let me just, for those of you who are new to the stream, let me remind everyone that tomorrow I have a couple things going on. First of all, this is a bonus cast for me. Yeah, synchronize. God, that never gets old, that synchronizing thing. So tomorrow I'm going to be playing Warlock 2, Leap of Faith, and Zapalda. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Warlock 2, which is kind of like a combination fantasy and civilization sim, from what I can tell. But I have not actually played it myself. But I'm going to be playing it on stream with John Helfers, who's one of the guys who plays in the Infinity and Beyond crew. We play D&D on stream. You can see some of the videos down there. Icewind Dale, we played Baldur's Gate. We played Baldur's Gate 2. We're playing Icewind Dale, and we're also doing some pen and paper D&D. So tomorrow I'm going to be playing with Sod, who's a Twitch streamer, Series Runner, who's a Twitch streamer, Optic Nerve Productions, who's a Twitch streamer, myself, and John Helfers, who plays with us on the D&D stuff. He's also an editor and an author, as am I, by the way. I'm an author as well. And he wrote the novel for the tie-in novel for Warlock 2. So tomorrow we're going to be playing that game together. I'm going to be talking to him a little bit about the writing process for Warlock 2. And we're going to have game codes to give away. In fact, we will have 5 of them to give away. So if you're here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, during the time that we play with each other, I will do giveaways, 5 of them, and they will include a game. You'll get a free copy of the game and a signed copy of the novel that he wrote for Warlock 2. So that is coming up tomorrow if you guys are interested. So since we're talking about story, that's one of the ones that's there too. I'm sure they will. Yeah, I'm sure they will, Shadow. AC is always one of their go-tos for a Steam sale because there's so many of them. They're popular, you know, like, it makes sense. All right, courier mission.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. I'm going to get the feather. Oops, oops. Oh god, it's another tree. It's another Templar tree. Oh my god. Dear God, what is going on? There we go. Climb, 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 climb. Oh, I recognize this. Oh, man. Okay. Whew. First time. First time. It does work. Yeah, I put that in, Rez. Oh, really, Thorg? Oh, I'm sorry, man. Oh, God. I already did this. I already did it. Did that first time. You would not believe how many times I died on that last time. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, desynchronized. Yeah, I did. Well, I'm trying to branch out, Parker. I guess my bark was worse than my bite. Hey-o! Alright, let's get this courier mission done. Yeah, well, wouldn't you know it, we have a pun war in here. I think that's really the root of all our problems, guys. Hey-o! I'm gonna have to leaf that one go. Alright, good night, Bill. Oh, hi, guys.
Thank you.
What's up?
We'll get him, lad!
Ow. That's what happens when you want to mess. When you want to mess, that's what happens. My non-homing climbing ability, I know. Are you... Love, are you pining for better jokes? Okay. They're all my... no. I mean, they're all my enemies. That's the thing that I think is really interesting about this. I free them, and then they're, like, instantly hostile again. Because they're jackasses. Because, of course, right? Like... yeah, they just looked at me, and then they were, like, looked at me funny, and then they started attacking me. And I was like, really? I do think they do a good job to an extent of showing that Connor is very uncertain about fighting for the Patriots. I mean, like, you know, it's not at all clear that the revolution is something which is going to help his people, you know. His puns are not oaky at all. Ah, yes, yes. Yes, indeed. That is the root of the problem. Which we used before, but we also used the branching out for better puns before. So... I had to really dig down to get the dirt for it. Sorry, guys, I'd say more, but I'm swamped. Oh, good times, good times. My God, man. Move closer, would you please?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Civil War is a good possibility. I still maintain that Victorian England is going to be awesome. Whoa, that's a long way. I'm always rooting for you. Yeah, you think so? I guess the line between what's good and bad is a little muddy, but... dude, it's like the Everglades up in this his house. All right, let me get my horse. Insta horse, ladies and gentlemen. Insta horse. Wait. Insta horse. What's up, horse? Whoops. Hey, what's up, Top? Good to see you, man. I'm telling you, man, Victorian England. Oh, yeah, I heard something about that, Rez. I don't know anything about the details, though. Wow, this horse can climb like a champ. Has trouble going around trees, though. Champion climber, but faced with a tree that he could easily go around, the horse has got some issues. Ah, you can do it, you can do it. There you go. Jump! There you go. Excuse me. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Yeah.